Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Raymond Harris, and I'd like to say thank you to the Lorain Schools Alumni Association for this award. I really wanted to be in that room with you today, but since I can't be there, I at least wanted you to hear my words. When I found out I was getting into the Distinguished Alumni Hall of Fame, my first thought wasn't about football or Ohio State or the NFL. My very first thought was, there is no way that that kid from Lorain would have ever believed that something like this was possible for him. That kid, he was just trying to figure out life, just trying to survive. A lot of people don't realize this about my story, but my mother died 4 days after I was born. Her name was Jean Inez Harris. And my father, Rami Harris, held our family together when he had every reason not to be able to. But preparing for this award really helped me realize that my pops didn't do it alone. My big sister, Rhonda, she stepped in. Families and friends from across the city, they stepped in. Teachers from different schools, they stepped in. Coaches, they stepped in. And I realized Lorain helped my father raise me. So this is not an award from a place that I'm from. This is a genuine thank you to the people who stepped in and refused to let one loss become more than it had to be. And one of my biggest thank yous goes to my man, my guy, Harvey Herman. I was a really good athlete, and I knew it. But the work wasn't paying off the way that I thought it should. So I started to doubt myself. I started to lose confidence. Harvey Herman wouldn't let me. He refused to let me quit on myself. And that changed the direction of my life. So it's really cool that his son, Doug, is sharing the same honor in the same class at the same time as me. Sometimes things don't go as the way you planned. And for a long time, I fought against that type of energy. But the biggest lesson that I've learned was this. You don't get to choose what happens to you. You only get to choose what you do with what happens to you. I built a whole company on it, EMP. I wrote a book about this. It's called Control the Controllables. Not because I mastered it, because I needed it. Lorain taught me that. So, to the students coming up in Lorain right now, nobody's gonna give it to you. Yeah, and that's good. The things you earn become part of who you are. To the teachers and staff still showing up, still planting those seeds, I am what you planted. Please, please keep planting. You don't always get to see what it becomes. I'm what it becomes. And to the Alumni Association, thank you for this honor. And thank you for protecting the stories that tell this city who it really is. I've worn a lot of uniforms over the times. The Hawthorne Boone Cowboys, the Admiral King Admirals, the Buckeyes, the Bears, the Packers. But before any of those jerseys, I was just a kid from Lorain, a kid that this city raised. And I'm so proud to say, I'm still him. And I always will be. All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.